Shoppers like Maria Lopez know there's a price for living on an island.
It is expensive.
Expensive. Very, very.
But in Puerto Rico, many worry it's higher than it should be because of an old U.S. shipping law.
It's hurting the Puerto Rico economy. It has been hurting the Puerto Rico economy for decades, but it's now becoming worse.
The Jones Act passed in 1920 after World War I to protect the U.S. shipping industry. It requires all trade between U.S. ports be done on U.S. merchant ships built in the U.S. and manned by American sailors. And that includes Puerto Rico, a U.S. territory.
Most of this stuff comes from where?
From the U.S.
But grocer Nelson Vasquez says it drives up the cost of nearly everything on his shelves. Take bottled water. Vasquez imports it all the way from Iceland. From there, it goes to Germany, then across the Atlantic to Mexico, before eventually arriving in Puerto Rico. Even after that exhausting voyage, he says, he saves about $4,000 per container than if he shipped it in from the U.S.
It's the Jones Act making the shipping expensive, because if I had different alternatives, I would definitely have more competition.
Nearly everything on this island must be shipped in, much of it from the mainland. Studies show the Jones Act cost Puerto Rico's economy $537 million a year by restricting competition to U.S. shipping companies instead of allowing international ones.
We have very few options in order to bring food to the island, and very few competition, very little competition.
There's only 4 shipping companies that import food from the United States to Puerto Rico.
Yes, and 2 of them have over 85% of the market.
Critics have long called for overhauling the law. Shipping a 20-foot container from the American East Coast to Puerto Rico costs $3,000, nearly twice as much to Santo Domingo or Kingston, which are not subject to the Jones Act.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
Lawyers are now promising a fight, framing it as a human rights issue.
The Jones Act affects the right to the people to have access to food, to medicine.
Shipping companies strongly disagree. They say the law protects a key American industry and jobs, and insists shipping rates are lower here than to other Caribbean islands, although they won't reveal numbers.
That the Jones Act really helps the economy of Puerto Rico. It doesn't hurt the economy of Puerto Rico.
Nearly half of Puerto Rico's cargo comes through Crowley's port in San Juan. The company says without the law, it'd be leery about investing in the port and the island.
We provide a reliable, a highly efficient service because of the Jones Act, and obviously we can never forget that also it helps our national security as well.
Experts admit repealing the Jones Act would likely hurt American shipping companies. But Vasquez says it'd help his customers. For now, to save money, he tries to bring in products from other countries.
There's more options. They have more options.
But shoppers worry they've been left without options. Hit twice, they fear, by location and the law. Jonathan Betts, Al Jazeera, San Juan, Puerto Rico.